Second thing I want to say is, oh, it's not good enough. We have that new Wayman Palmer looking out on Moody Manor. Moody Manor properties have been a problem for our city for a long time. Drugs, violence, inattention by influential people downtown to the problems coming out of there. And that needs to end. I am asking that we clean Moody Manor away. We have a green field site across the street from the Wayman Palmer YMCA. That is where Moody Manor presently exists. That St. Vincent Medical Center, which has complained for a long time about problems coming out of Moody Manor, be a partner with the city of Toledo in having a beautiful green Inez Nash Park directly across the street from where it presently exists and where the Wayman Palmer Center is going to be built. I will work very hard as the mayor of the city of Toledo to make sure that the men and women that live in Moody Manor, that are very honorable, very honest, and hardworking people, are relocated to places of their choice. I've spoken before I appeared here this morning with Lucas Metropolitan Housing Authority officials and former Commissioner of Housing for the city of Toledo, and I can tell you that there are opportunities in our city with the $180 million from the federal money. There are opportunities for us to invest in properties that can be redeveloped as housing for those that qualify that are at the Moody Manor at the present time. Then let's come to this location right here. This has been vacant for at least 10 to 15 years. This was a complex that once won an All-America City Award for this city. This is a disgrace that there has been so little attention to it. And this is what I propose to do. I propose that I let the men who own this property that live in California, I believe, either join with us and recreate, revitalize, reimagine the potential of this site with a new YMCA, with a no longer challenging Moody Manor down there. This becomes working with neighbors, working with the leader of the Warren Sherman Council, who was right over there. Wanda is right over there. Other members are behind me here. That together we plan the next dynamic neighborhood shopping center in the city of Toledo, not far from downtown Toledo. Closure to all of this is Warren Sherman was the target of a lot of very important people's attention, private sector and public sector, 15, 18 years ago. Unfortunately, it fell off the radar. Well, we're back on the radar with a YMCA, a new YMCA. Let's not think the YMCA in and of itself will remake the Warren Sherman community as it once envisioned. We need to take the negative housing elements out of Warren Sherman, replace it with vibrant green space and new housing opportunities, and we need to bring economic development life into this old Bancroft Kemp Center. Working every step of the way with the neighbors of this community telling us what they think would best fit into this shopping center and into this community.
Sarah, do you want to join in?
Yeah,
So,
I just missed the beginning of it. Sorry, guys. Yeah.
Welcome back from a long vacation, Sarah.
Hello.
You look rested.
Thank you. I missed the beginning, but if you have questions from...
I guess one of my biggest things is, you talked about relocating people at Moody Manor. That seems like a pretty big initiative. How are you sure that people will be willing to do that, willing to, just completely move their home?
Well, ultimately, men and women are interested in improving their living opportunities. And I think we can make a pretty clear case that Moody Manor has not presented the safest, cleanest housing opportunities for families to live in. It's very clear that those who have businesses and living opportunities around Moody Manor, there will be a weekend festival this weekend that's going to be big on Cherry Street. You listen to the folks and they say, can't we get rid of the cancer, the challenging situations that existed at Moody Manor? And everybody says, well, maybe, but nobody's done a darn thing. Just like until a week ago when I stood in front of the Wayman Palmer Center, I had no clue that there was some announcement going to be made a week from now. All I know is I talked to residents the day before over at the Wayman Palmer Center, and I talked to the director. And the residents and the director said, we need a new center. We need a swimming pool. We don't need fingers put in the dike trying to plug the holes in the roof of this building. We need a new center. So I'm absolutely delighted that, let's say after they got goosed a little bit by me last Wednesday, they decided to, boy, full speed ahead, let's build that new center. Hallelujah. But let's look at what it looks out upon. And what it looks out upon at the present time is Moody Manor. It should be looking out at green open spaces where people can have lunch, their kids can walk, and maybe walk their dogs in that green open space. And then down at this corner, we've got economic vitality and reinvestment taking place for the men and women that live in this community.